Hey guys, it is Carter here, and today we are taking a look at the new Arma 3 DLC. It's actually a creator DLC. It is the Reaction Forces, Quick Reaction Forces, I think it was called. Just released on Steam yesterday, and I figured we'd take a look at the main content that comes with this pack. So, as you can see here, we have basically NATO and civilian stuff set up, and then we have CSAT on a different site, so that way they don't go to war. We'll start with the soldiers here. It's all pretty generic looking. There's a little bit new equipment you can see. And I don't think any of them are really holding new rifles, so we'll look at that in a little bit. Actually, one of them is. I think the rest of these are pretty standard. But yeah, so here's what the medic's gonna look like. I find it weird he doesn't come with a helmet, but whatever. Auto rifleman, as you can see, they have the new helmet coverings. Very Israeli type of look to it. Except it's a multicam. I'm not sure if it comes in other colors. We'll have to take a look at that. Grenadier, AT, Rifleman, Sharpshooter, which, like I said, this is a new rifle, and it looks very clean. As you can see, like the texturing on it just looks nicer than the default rifles. Squad Leader, and then UAV Specialist. And I guess we'll start with the UAVs as well. So this is only 2 of them. It comes with some other ones. I do believe that these are even, like, you could launch these from a grenade launcher, if I recall correctly. But, actually, yeah, right here. RC-40 Scout. We get 8 of them. So, I'm not sure how this works. Oh, there it is. So, yeah, shoot it up with the, oh, we got civilians running away. Let's restart quick, because I do want to show you what everything looks like without the civilians running away. So we'll look at that a little bit later. So we'll start over here. New truck in the game, so you don't have just the standard pickup. You can see it's got several iterations. So here's the IDAP ones. It's basically like a Dodge. It's called the Moose. Yeah, it's just basically a Dodge 1500. This is just the standard pickup. This is the covered pickup. This one comes with a fuel bladder in the back. And this one comes with water in the back. It also comes with a new IDAP Heli pilot. And this is the new helicopter, which we'll take a look at in a minute. Over here is the FIA/Syndicate type of vehicles. Similar to the pickup, you can put window armor on it. This one's got the artillery attachment on. This one's got the MG attachment on. You see window armor as well. This one is another fuel bladder. And this one is just your standard pickup. In the NATO section, you get the comms truck. You get the MG truck. You get, what is this? I believe just a standard. Yeah, just the standard with a roof rack on it. Looks pretty clean. And then you get an AA unit as well, which is pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. Coming over here to the Cougar, which is, like I said, the new helicopter. This is the unarmed variant. Doors do open and close. And we can look at the customization in a minute as well, because it is very good, actually. And here is the Cougar armed variant. It looks like it comes with either cannon or... That's got to be a cannon. Possibly a 50. I don't think so, though. And then some rocket pods. Other than that, pretty much the same thing. As you can see, we got this right here and this right here, these little gray areas. Those are flotation bags, so I'm actually very curious to see how those work out. So yeah, we'll have to do a little test on that one. Next up, I mean, pretty classic overall helicopter in this game. It's been around, I think, pretty sure since the beginning. The Hellcat, but they did do some stuff to it. They added, from what I can tell, the flotation bags to this, so that's something else we can test out in a minute. Other than that, nothing has really changed. I don't ever remember having so many missiles on it, so maybe that's new. This is actually in the NATO helicopter tree now, so yeah. Next up is the civilian units. Pretty standard what you expect. The pickups, in the Port Authority slash just services truck. Standard with a snorkel on it. Fire truck Hemet, which is pretty sweet. The Tempest is a water tanker. And then just a covered pickup truck. And they also get 3 different helicopters as well. This one, I'm pretty sure the 2 side ones, if I recall, yeah, just transport. Just in a airliner style configuration. And then you do get a new civilian heli pilot as well. The search and rescue variant, which looks to have quite a few seats. Looks like some medical equipment in the back. And then this one does have the floats, and I do know that there is a way to get a wildland fire water attachment, so we'll have to see if we can figure that out. And then here's the new search and rescue pilot. And then there's another standard transport. I'm pretty sure it's almost identical to the other one, possibly just like a different skin on it. But yeah, that's that. Let's jump over to the other airport quick, just to show you CSAT. We wouldn't go on the ground. It's very standard CSAT equipment still. Actually, maybe not. But yeah, big equipment change is the helmet. You have more of a Spetsnazy look to them now. Not so... I mean, these helmets are still, in my opinion, pretty ugly, but much better than the standard disgusting CSAT helmet. Yeah, so we got like auto rifleman, grenadier. Look at the can on that thing. That is an insane suppressor. That is absolutely wild. But yeah, you can also get the helmet with the helmet covering, and then obviously visor up or visor down. And then they also get 2 variants of the Moose, which is the covered comms truck and just the standard pickup truck. I'm sure you can also just throw on the other attachments and throw the CSAT skin on. My God. Yeah, so that's that. Let's go back to the airport. I just want to just drop in a search and rescue heli quick.
Ready for orders.
Let's take off and just see if it has the option to... This might be like an attachment or something. Like I said, I didn't check for the water attachment, but then we'll also just fly over and take a look at the new Wildland Fire module. So as you can see, this thing can't really see on the side there. It looks like it has like a thermal camera on it. It's got a winch on it. I'm not sure if you can fast rope out of it. Yeah, there's mods definitely that can do stuff like that, but the main feature I saw with this was that you can, you know, go and fight wildland firefighters. Jesus, wildland fires, my God. Yeah, so this is just a module. I just placed 3 of them down. You can go all the way from 5 meters to 50 meters, so that's just 3 50-meter wildland fire modules. So while we're in the helicopter, let's go take a test, see what we can do. I want to see how these flotations work. I'm very curious, because in the past, like, flotation mods on helicopters have been awful. So I'm just curious to see how a actual supported DLC works. So yeah, I've definitely had mods in the past where they claim that it's a float helicopter, like a waterborne helicopter, and it just blows up the second it touches the water. So curious to see if these auto deploy or what the deal is with that. We'll just get nice and low to the water and see what happens here. No, nothing happened. Alrighty, interesting. We'll have to take a look into that. But yeah, let's actually go back. Oh, one person I did forget to show is they also have a new Wildland Firefighter. So he comes with a nice little Wildland firefighting helmet, jacket, pants, and then the backpack looks pretty standard. One thing I really wanted to try, and I might just be able to take off with it, but maybe we can pick this up and actually launch it, which would be pretty sweet. This is an orange smoke one, so we will take it. And then this one, very, let's see, HE. Oh, he had some in his inventory anyway, so let's launch this one up. Take UAV controls. This one is, or should it be at least, oh my god, it is snappy. Should be a explosive one, so very Ukraine war type of stuff here. So it is very snappy. Let's just try mouse control. Let's just launch it into... Yep, so there you go. Looks like it does decent damage. Obviously doesn't, not big enough to completely destroy a vehicle, but it probably did some pretty good disabling damage there. And then, I'm guessing, if we just go to, like, the smoke one, throw that in there, launch it, take control. I'm guessing if we just, ooh. I'm guessing if we just drop this bad boy on something, it'll just pop a smoke. And there you go. So, very cool, actually. That is just something I would have never personally thought of, is making a drone that launches out of your 40 mil. So that's really fun. I can definitely see with that these coming into play on like the Anastasi servers. I could definitely see that as the rebel forces get some explosive drones. I can see some fun with that. But yeah, so let's hop back. And I will show you some other equipment and whatnot. So if we just go into the edit loadout, research by mod, you can go down to QRF. So here's the rifle the marksman was using before. It's called the Hades. It's like a bolt action. It definitely, honestly, it looks like it could be a lever action. It would have been pretty sweet actually if they would have made it a lever action. Obviously not, probably not as practical, but... So yeah, very cool looking rifle. You can get it in gold, olive, digital, and just standard, and sand. The Rahim, pretty interesting. Very narrow, very slender design. Still a bullpup. And that is in 7.62. Black tan, and that's it for that. The Velis S. That's a 12.7 millimeter rifle. Comes in desert, urban, standard, and wood. The Veli's 12.7. Virtually the same thing, just shorter, looks like. And it comes with the carry handle sight. And this one just has the grenade variant, and then the vermin, which is just the... interesting. The barrel is very cool on that. It's like silver. But yeah, pretty standard. The rifle, I think the coolest rifle is by far the Hades. Other than that, pretty generic looking bullpups to me. Nothing for launchers. New pistols. We got the G19, and I'm not sure if we can actually get him to pull it out in the editor. We hit OK. And then maybe go back and... There's ways we can do this here. There we go. So you got the Glock 19. I'll probably use this quite a bit just because I do carry a Glock for my own job. So very cool. I'm a very diehard Glock boy. But yeah, so G19 in black, khaki, and sand. G19 A9, which I'm guessing that looks like it has a fun switch on the back. So probably full auto. So I'm guessing that's what the A means. In black, tan, and sand. Got the Mark 26, which basically looks like a Desert Eagle. In black, bronze, classic, copper, and gold. The copper one's actually really sick looking. But then it has the front-mounted sight, which is pretty fun for uniforms. We've got the Firefighter fatigues rolled up, Guerrilla apparel rolled up, Guerrilla combat uniform, which is just these just pretty generic FIA type of uniforms. New Heli coveralls in different colors. A leather jacket, some civilian wear, more leather jackets, and that is it for the clothing. If we go down, we have a new carrier rig in black, new tactical vest, khaki and green, and that's that. For backpacks, there's actually quite a few. Duffel bag coyote, MTP, olive, new mortar, actually. I forgot about that, honestly. So it's called the Commando mortar. New sports duffel bag in black, blue, coyote, olive, red, and Verana, which is a racing company. And then colored parachutes. And that is that for backpacks. Headgear. Yeah, so here is everything in like the new head covering in different colors. As you can see, it's kind of got the this one has like the Spetsnaz style helmet underneath it. So they have that in the Taiga, geometric, hex, khaki, and then once you switch to the, I guess, non-CSAT one, actually even the hex one has more of a NATO style helmet on it. Yeah, so Hex Khaki, MTP, Tropic, and just Woodland. Next we get the firefighting hard hats, which are actually pretty cool. I mean, I don't know how often I'm going to be playing as a firefighter, but pretty cool little addition, especially if you're just trying to do some environment building. Here's the heavy combat helmet, visor down, no visor, and visor up. And here it is in other colors. Here's the new Heli pilot helmets. They look pretty clean, if you ask me. The only thing I wish was that they would have maybe dropped it in like with a face covering on, like the orange one with a face covering, so that way, you know, like the Heli crew still has face protection. I do like the yellow one. That's pretty cool. New Marshall cap, new modular. This is the same thing, just looks like it just has earpieces. And then yeah, here's the protector helmet with it on, and that is it. For eyes and face, they got yellow bandana, glasses. That's it. New NVGs, just dual tube, just pretty actually like current day. What is it, like PVS 14s or whatever they are? Dual tubes in green, black, and sand. And I think that's actually it for all the rest of the equipment. That is it. So let's get out of this. We can delete you, and then we can go over to the new Heli choppers. Go to the Cougar, edit the appearance. Comes with, actually we'll go to the camos first. Comes with several different paint jobs. If you want like kind of the old school RAF look, you can get the camouflage on it. I don't mind the gray camo, it's pretty sweet. This is just awful. And then the dark gray, I really like the look of the light gray. Then you got olive and tan. The only one that actually shows any American insignia is the dark gray, right there. Other than that, all the rest of them are, for what I can tell, unmarked. So pretty good if you're not looking, if you're looking to use these and just not use them as Americans. So yeah, here you can see lots of customization. Open the doors, open all the doors. You can hide the sensor suite, so like basically dumb down the helicopter. Lots of sensors all over this thing. You can hide the rotor fairing up top. Radar dish on the bottom. You can have fancy intake air filters or no air filters. You You have the big air filters, the big chonky ones. You can put a fuel probe on it. Fuel or flare launchers on the side here. Exhaust suppressors. Exhaust suppressor big. Chin plates. You see you can have the windows on the bottom here. Ceiling blanket. So on the inside there you can see it covers it up. Where's the antenna on this bad boy? Right there? On the back. You can disable sling loading and you can disable the flotation bags. And like I said, I'm not sure how to use the flotation bags. I definitely have to try that out a little bit more. What else? Yeah, like I said, firefighting modules, it's just literally fire intensity. So that was only at 66. We can crank that up to 100, but yeah, 50 all the way down to 1 meter. So you can have like a garbage can fire or a straight up forest fire, and then it actually shows you the circle of that's actually getting affected. So that's pretty cool. That's about it. Like I said, let's try one more time to I guess try to use the helicopter flotation bags. I'm really curious to see how that works. We'll just helicopter crew. Make him playable. Let's just see if maybe that changes something. I'm not sure. Oh, actually, we need to check the search and rescue heli as well. Let's go back and do that really, really quick. Just to see how we get the firefighting attachment on it. Ooh, actually. Lots of skins for the civilian helicopters. So you got like Astra, black. More camos. Cayenne white, gray, orange. Ion, so you can bring Ion back into the fray. Jungle. Pretty generic. There's the search and rescue. UNA, so like the UN. And the yellow search and rescue. Where would we find the... I'm just curious. Let's do water. I'm sure it's named something in here that like it's like a sling load attachment is what would I be willing to bet. Let me look really quick and I'll be back in just like a split second here. All right, guys, it was a attachment. If you're curious, it is under storage, which makes sense. It says it's like 1,000 liters, I believe. So yeah, we should just be able to sling load it. Oh, and this one actually has the option to deploy the float, so we'll try that as well. So yeah, we'll do this real quick, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on what I think of this pack. And as far as handling on this helicopter, just off my initial flight with it here, it's very... I'm just fine with keyboard right now, just because this is just a quick little review. Very snappy. Feels much lighter than what the helicopter looks like it would. I would expect it to fly more like a Chinook, but it flies more like a, I guess, Blackhawk. Like you can see him rolling pretty quick. And I guess also keep in mind that this is with a keyboard, so it'd be probably a little smoother with a joystick. I think we just have to maybe dip it in. Is it that simple? Oh boy. Actually, there's no other options, and it looks like, yeah, there we go, awesome. And now we have an option to release the water. And I also, let me check quick, I think this comes with a, I don't remember if I enabled it or not already. So if you go to difficulty, reaction forces, which says show, oh, it's for the advanced flight model. Yeah, there's apparently a new helicopter HUD for the reaction forces DLC. But I'm not flying on advanced model right now, so I don't gotta worry about it. Oh, and then you can see right there, there is a HUD of where the water's actually going to fall. Which is pretty nifty. So yeah, I could definitely see this being fun, even single player, if you just wanted to, you know, do something to burn a little bit of time. You can, go and drop some water. Did that do anything? It didn't even do it. I think we completely missed. But yeah, so there's that. Let's unhook this quick. Let's head out to the ocean really quick just to deploy these floats and see how well they work. Yeah, and then we'll wrap up. I do absolutely love the look of this helicopter. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's based off the Puma, I think, for like the British military. I could be completely wrong on that, but that's kind of what it looks like. It also looks like a Merlin a little bit. And then let's deploy these floats. There you go. Let's get really nice and low, go low and slow, and then let's just engine off here and see what happens. Look at that. So we're sitting nicely on the water. Very cool emergency system. I actually really like that. That's really cool. Now the only other question I have is, can we take off from the water again? We're about, I don't know, 3 feet in the water. And it's acting, yeah, I was gonna say, it's acting like it's not gonna have any issues with it. So yeah, I guess overall impressions of this DLC, it's not terrible. It's a lot of civilian content, if you're into that. The helicopter is cool. It doesn't bring anything like overly unique to the table. I'd say I mean, just having a new helicopter is cool in general, but like I said, it's kind of a helicopter that almost already exists in other mods. So, you're not going to get anything, like, incredibly new. The float system is very cool. The firefighting system is very cool. The new pickup, I'd say, is probably the most unique addition, even though, like, that's basically just a reskin pickup, like, with new front end on it. The guns look really cool. And I think the star of the show, honestly, is the new drones. The drones are insane. Having drones you can launch with your grenade launcher and then do like bombing attacks, it's super cool. So I think the drones really take the cake here for that. But for what did I pay for this? For $7.99. It might be steep for some. I'm personally not offended with what I paid for it. I can definitely see where some people would maybe not love that. They'd probably want it to be a little cheaper. But for $7.99, I think you get enough content where you could have fun with it. Like I said, you get the Wildfire DLC. You can play with the module. You can do that, like literally play that by yourself if you really wanted to. You get a new marksman rifle, which is pretty sweet. Oh, I didn't realize it side loads. That is insane. But yeah, new marksman rifle. Sounds good, looks good, very unique, and especially now that I realize it's got a side loading magazine. Yeah, so I would recommend it. If you think the price is a little bit steep, it'll almost definitely go on sale. I can almost guarantee for like the summer sale. So if you really think it's, you know, that over the top expensive, wait till the summer sale and then pick it up then. But I personally will probably get quite a bit of use out of this, just with making some single player scenarios, maybe messing around with buddies with the firefighting. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have fun with it, but maybe it's not for everybody. Yeah, that's it for today, you guys. If you guys enjoyed, hit the like button down below. I think I'm going to get back into some ARMA content. Not too much, but a little bit. just because I'm back on that. I got that itch for YouTube again, so wanted to do something different. Saw this DLC came out, was pretty excited for it, and yeah. So like I said, if you guys enjoyed, hit the like button down below. If you haven't yet, subscribe for more ARMA content, driving content type of stuff. That missile's way over there. But yeah, probably gonna play some, get a little bit back into Farm Sim possibly. Play some driving games as well. More ARMA, just general simulator type of stuff. So if you're into that, hit the subscribe button. Trying to hit 1,500 subscribers. We're at 1,100 exactly right now. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Peace out.